Which amendment provides 10% economically weaker section or EWS reservation in education and jobs? Answer 103rd Amendment. Which amendment extended SC/ST reservation in Parliament till 2030? Answer 104th Amendment. Which amendment gave power to states to identify OBCs? Answer 105th Amendment. Which amendment included Konkani, Manipuri and Nepali in 8th schedule? Answer 71st Amendment. Which amendment was passed after the Keshvananda Bharti case? Answer 42nd Amendment. Which amendment reorganized states on strict days? Answer 7th Amendment. Which amendment removed the Privy Purse system? Answer 26th Amendment. Which amendment was enacted to introduce GST in India? Answer 101st Amendment. Which amendment was related to the reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir into Union territories? Answer Reorganization Act in 2019. Which amendment removed the right to property as a fundamental right? Answer 44th Amendment. Which amendment increased the retirement age of High Court judges from 60 to 62 years? Answer 15th Amendment. Which amendment transferred Beruvari Union to Pakistan? Answer 9th Amendment. Which amendment gave special status to Nagaland under Article 371A? Answer 13th Amendment. Which amendment created the 10th schedule or anti-defection law? Answer 52nd Amendment. Which amendment inserted the 9th schedule in the Constitution? Answer 1st Amendment. Which amendment gave Parliament the power to limit fundamental rights? Answer 24th Amendment. Which amendment increased the tenure of panchayats to 5 years? Answer 73rd Amendment. Which amendment was passed to freeze Lok Sabha seats until 2026? Answer 84th Amendment. Which amendment set a time frame for filling SC/ST vacancies in jobs? Answer 81st Amendment. Which amendment inserted Part 9A for municipalities? Answer 74th Amendment. Which amendment removed the right to property as a fundamental right? Answer 44th Amendment. Which amendment clarified the power of Parliament to amend fundamental rights? Answer 24th Amendment. Which amendment inserted Article 31C to protect laws implementing direct principle of state policies or TPSCs? Answer 25th Amendment. Which amendment allowed Delhi to have a legislative assembly? Answer 69th Amendment. Which amendment increased the tenure of panchayats to 5 years? Answer 73rd. Which amendment was made during the emergency period of 1975 to 77? Answer 42nd Amendment. Which amendment made it mandatory for the President to act on the advice of the Council of Ministers? Answer 42nd Amendment. Which amendment added Article 21A or Right to Education Act? Answer 86th Amendment. Which amendment made right to property a legal right under Article 300A? Answer 44th. Which amendment led to the creation of the National Judicial Appointments Commission or NJSC? Answer 99th Amendment. Which amendment added Boro, Santhali, Maithili and Dogri to the 8th schedule? Answer 92nd Amendment. Which amendment gave constitutional status to cooperative societies. Answer 97th Amendment. Which was the first constitutional amendment? Answer to remove some fundamental right restrictions or FR restrictions. Which amendment limited the size of the Council of Ministers to 15% of Lok Sabha strength? Answer 91st Amendment. Which amendment disqualified on grounds of defection? Answer 52nd Amendment. Which amendment created the Goods and Services Tax Council? Answer 101st Amendment. Which amendment increased the reservation for SCs, STs and OBCs in educational institutions? Answer 93rd Amendment. Which amendment gave constitutional status to the National Commission for SCs and STs? Answer 65th Amendment. Which amendment introduced the 10th schedule to the Constitution? Answer 52nd Amendment. Which amendment added the words socialist, secular and integrity to the preamble? Answer 42nd Amendment. Which amendment removed the right to property from fundamental rights? Answer 44th Amendment. 86th Amendment is related to answer education. Which amendment gave constitutional status to urban local bodies? Answer 74th Amendment. Which amendment made the President bound by the advice of the Council of Ministers? Answer 42nd Amendment. The anti-defection law was added by which amendment? Answer 52nd Amendment. Which amendment made right to education a Article 21A? Answer 86th Amendment. Which amendment abolished privy purchase of prints? Answer 26th Amendment. Which amendment granted constitutional status to Panchayati Raj institutions? Answer 73rd Amendment.